like how females are. I see this.
Well, I feel like that's obvious because they
Well,
grew
no,
in
but-
your body, and
That's,
you know what I'm saying.
If that's obvious, that's what I'm talking about, darling.
But
I
I'm
agree with
saying,
you.
like, you changed diapers and was up late and doing all the things.
Yeah, but I'm saying what I'm saying is
That's the thing
listen
I'm
now,
talking
listen now.
about.
What
I
I'm
feel like you're
saying,
not
what I'm
answering
saying
my
is
question.
what I'm saying is I had to do. Did I like it? Did I enjoy doing it? Did I like? Oh my God, this is so cute! And oh my God, I'm changing this stuff. No.
I don't think anyone's like that when they
No,
change their diaper.
women are.
Like,
Women
sometimes
are.
when these
Women
people
like.
feet-
Women look at the shit and like, oh my God, it's so cute. No, we men are not that connected. I'm just keeping it real. Is there a man out there that agree with me? I'm not saying that we're not connected to the kids, darling. I'm not saying that. But we're not all gooshy wooshy like you guys. You guys are needed around that time. When it comes to discipline, at the age of 14, when they start thinking they know it all, that's when you need to step back. Like what Cleon said, I agree with what he said. What Cleon said, step back, let the guys and them, let the men and them do the work of a man. Because you guys, when we put them in timeout, you talk about, darling, you just a little long. You know, he didn't do all that. He wasn't that bad. Yes, he was, darling. He was bad. But darling, he made a mistake. He's in jail now. Could we just get bond? No! Let his ass stay in there. No, darling. And you go behind the man and go bail out the thug. Let him learn. This is how men are. But you guys always fight us down. Not at all. But the ones who's not that wise, go in the back of us and spoil the kids. You can't do that in these times. They will get shot. They will get disciplined from a cop instead of the man.
That's true. It's like,
It's
why
serious.
not
I'm
let
passionate
your
about this.
fathers discipline your children so they don't have to get disciplined later in life when
By
it comes to
cops.
their either cops or in their workplace. Like, no, you can't talk to like your boss like that. You
Can't come to
just
work
do whatever
anytime.
you want. Like,
But
like,
honey, he was tired. He's tired. These people working him so hard.
they're like, oh, they were so upset and they shouldn't feel. I'm like, guess what? This is life. Like, things like when you do something you're not supposed to, or when you need to learn a lesson that you need to learn, if you don't feel like it, what? So you just don't do it.
I'm
No.
elaborating of what Keon said because this is I wrote it down. I'm telling you guys, I'm very passionate about this situation because this shit is serious. I don't care about if we go overtime. This shit is
Nadine is
serious.
in the house.
Nadine, my girl.
Lati-
Who is it? Nadine? Nadine? Yeah, Nadine, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. You know I love you, my sister.
Congratulations on what?
You mind your goddamn business.
This Nadine.
Oh, that Nadine. Oh, Nadine. Okay, my bad. You my girl, Nadine. Okay. Okay, what's up, Nadine? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Says grown boy like to show off in front of their friends, and Tracy says Letitia facts replying to Letitia.
Straight up. Okay, now we're gonna go to no one's perfect. No one's perfect, right? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go to, you know, you got your man, he's going through certain issues. Me, I fall sometimes, darling. I don't get emotional sometimes and off. Darling, you don't need to drink tea on that, darling. I don't. Okay, my bad. Okay, I make my mistakes too. No one's perfect. Wow, you just put me out there. You know my boys in the group gonna go at me. Man. You know they're gonna go at me. I told you. I told you it was
I have my
emotional.
moments too.
Yeah.
Like and sometimes even like yesterday, we had a moment. Not just me, even though you were trying to make it seem like that, but you was having a moment too, and I know why you was having a moment because he wanted. Because
Be careful. Be careful.
No, because Kino gets a little.
These guys are killing me here, boy. Go on, they're gonna kill me.
No,
It's
he
all right.
just likes to spend time with me and get pampered and stuff. And then I hadn't, because we were just busy. I hadn't done that in a minute, so he gets like a little cranky.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, and you can't lie either, because that's the thing.
I'm
It's a
sitting
real
now.
thing.
I ain't lying. I'm sitting.
So, and then in my head, I'm like, Monica, I just don't say. Like, I wanted to just say all the things and do all the things because I was exhausted. I was tired, but I'm like, Monica, you're tired. You need to sleep. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. La la la. And like, he's off. I'm off. Let's just calm down. So
No
it's
one's
like
perfect.
knowing that no one is perfect. Everyone has their days. Everyone has their moments. Everyone
Yeah.
has this. And knowing how to deal with it. Like,
Knowing how to
you
deal
can
with it.
know
The
that
adult
everyone
thing.
has their days and stuff, but how you deal with it is key. Because if I would have went off, he would have went off. La la. Next thing you know, we have this huge fight.
And she's sleeping outside.
Over a stupid thing. And and yeah, and it's like it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
So no one's perfect. Adali, you like that one?
Except I'm perfect. And I make perfect mistakes.
And I'll tell you what you do perfect too. Good.
Shut up, Kino.
I'm just saying.
Read
Okay,
the
okay,
notes.
okay.
Oh my God, Sophia is in the house.
Sophia! Which Fia or Sophia?
Sophia,
Oh, your girl.
my girl.
I mean, she's my girl
My
too.
girl.
No, hear me out. She's my girl too. But I know her moms. You kidnap her moms and kidnap the daughter. So now.
I didn't kidnap anyone.
Yeah, man. You be coming at my fans.
I do miss
You be coming at my.
Sophia too. I miss
You become.
Sophia.
I didn't know where Sophia is, man. We gotta go and check out the after the what? They don't hear
After
these
what?
stuff. After the corona. After
Yeah.
corona. Because corona is.
Cause
you know,
Sophia got some video of you in high school doing some talent show.
my first talent show.
that
My
I need
first
to
time.
see.
My first time on stage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At the age of 16, watch yourself now. I've been in music. What? No one's perfect. Anybody talking?
Oh my God, you stink, Kino.
Darling.
Tracy,
Darling.
you do. You stink. Everyone
Whatever.
he farts and he just says, "Oh, because they can't hear me farting, it's okay." But I am in here in the stink, so please pray for me. Tracy said, "I kind of feel like my mom was both. She had no problem with punching me in the chest,
Okay. Is it
Like
10
I
years?
wa-
Has it been 10 years?
like I was a dude."
Who's
oh
that?
my,
Who's that,
that's
Sophia?
that's
Tracy?
Tracy. My people. Letitia said everyone makes mistakes. And then
Yes.
Karen says she put 3 frogs and says, since I can't insert Kermit sipping tea.
You know what, Empress K, you're fired.
All right.
But did she call it?
Go on.
That she was gonna get fired?
Yeah, she
Okay,
said
you're
it.
fired. You're fired, okay? You're fired. But I'll call you after. We usually call Empress K after the show to find out how we did and da-da-da.
We don't need to just go
Okay,
to the
all right.
point.
No one's perfect. A man makes mistake. A man can become more emotional than rational. A man can slip, however, he does not make it a habit. Okay, I was writing.
That's-
So, you like that one?
I like that one.
Can I kiss it out? You know what I'm saying? Man? You know what I'm saying? You can make sure. Right. So a man make mistake, but when he keep on making mistake, watch him, he's a pimp. When he, you know what I'm saying?
Kino!
When he keep on making them same mistake and saying sorry for it, be careful. Red flags. I put red flags down here. Be careful, woman. Be careful. Be careful. Be
that's
careful.
another
Okay.
thing I want to speak on is the red flags. Because that's the
Yeah, I
thing.
was coming to red
People
flags,
make
right.
mistakes.
But, however,
When you see them making the mistakes and making it a pattern, a habit, and you're like, oh, they make this, but you know, like, oh, they
No.
make the same mistake, but I know they're gonna get back, but then they keep making the same. I'm like, guess what? They might not want to change, and they might be finding out what appeases you until the next time they can make the same mistake.
because that don't sound like a boy getting into a adult level. A boy getting to an adult or a male level, I didn't say that. He make a mistake, but he keeps on making a mistake. Does that sound logical?
Yeah, and like I'm all for, like, I'm very passionate about, you know, sticking it out and you know, fighting and finding out what works, because
Don't
you know,
take stupid risks.
I feel like some people don't take a lot of time. I'm like, it's only been like 3 years. It's only been like, that's not a lot of time.
It's not.
I'm like, you know, and I'm like, and you might be young or not even young, because age is, you know, relative, I feel.
Darling, when you dating a man or a man dating a woman, ask this question. What do you do when you get mad?
He asked me that, I remember.
Believe me, because if you dating this person, they're gonna get mad.
And you know what I said?
I stay calm and collective, not you, but I stay calm and collective. I take a deep breath and I breathe out my nose and mouth.
All right, Kino.
Right? But when they get mad, they go crazy. Red flag.
So what I'm saying is, yeah, like, know the difference of, like, give that person, you know, the benefit of the doubt. I get that, give the person, but know what is habit and what is pattern of these bad behaviors, and when they're just appeasing you, and then just to do it again, because I see that time and time again, and you're like, I'm like, okay, well, this person has literally done this like so many times, and either they did it worse, and then they just do the same thing, like I'll correct my ways, I'll do this to appease you, I'll go to therapy, or I'll go to this, I'll do this, and then they just do it again and again and worse, and then when there's love there and you have that connection and you just see it's like taking advantage of you. So please, and I mean women and men alike, it's not just men we're talking about here, women can do that too. Know what it is, see the signs, see the red flags, and yes, be willing to work with someone, be willing to help that person grow, but really only they can make that change. Let me see.
Very, very true.
Oh, Fia says, what are you about? I would like to know, because Fia got all sorts of good stuff going up in her head. Tracy says, yep, been there, done that, that's why he's an ex. June says, Tracy. June says, it's not a mistake no more when you're doing it over and over. That's right, it's not a mistake, it's a pattern.
Exactly, June, my blood sister.
Letitia says, I definitely asked that question. Now, Caroline. Oh, Caroline.
Oh, Carolina, your was. Bombo. Oh, Carolina,
Nadine says, I was asked that last week by a man. He must be a man if he's asking those questions. Tracy says, exactly. That's just who they are. Steve says, taking my dogs for a walk was a great calming time for me. That's like, do something that works for you.
Steve?
Yes. Blue Fox says, but men do stuff, but what causes to do it? Emotions? Like, what kind of stuff? What kind of stuff are you talking about, Blue Fox? Caroline says, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry I'm late, but had to care for my mom. I will watch the beginning of the show later. Thank you, Caroline.
Thank you, and blessings to you and your mother. And you know what I'm saying? We send some love for them. I want to see people put 10 hearts for her. For Caroline, right? Yeah, right? That's what who said, right? Caroline?
And Fia says, because you're
10
saying
hearts.
What I tried to explain. And because we had a similar conversation, me and Fia, earlier, but what I'm saying is, like, I never disagreed with you. I just feel like there's also more that can be done, or more time, because I feel like it's a small time frame. But I do get what you're saying, and I do get some things are not acceptable and not, like, there are flags and different things, and I'm like, it's just so soon. So, like, take some time and see what you need to do. Because I get what you're saying, and I don't disagree, and I don't
what did
disagree
she say?
that it's...
What did she say?
I'm sorry.
No, I thought she said something.
Not gonna, like, it's frustrating and stuff, but I'm like, it's just so soon, and I just feel like, whatever. I won't get it all. Blue Fox says, men may do stuff, but again, it's what causes them to do stuff. Only you can make you do things.
Okay.
No one else can make you do things. Cause you do. After they are sorry for it, yes, but what caused them to do the stuff in the first place? You have to ask yourself that. If someone makes you mad and you do something in reaction to that, that's still on you.
Yeah, it's true.
That's still you doing stuff.
Yep.
So I don't... Like, I think that's something that people need to realize.
It's true.
Only you can make you do.
Only you can make you do stuff.
Choices. You make those choices.
It's how you react when somebody give you whatever. It's how you react. Because you are in control of you. You're not in control of somebody saying, yo, to hell with you, yo. You a hater. You a dumbass. You a stupid mother. So and so. You have no control of that. It's how you react from when somebody spits out these things. And most of the time, it's them shedding a light on themselves, right?
Yeah. It's like the person is projecting themselves.
That's the word I was looking for. I love when...
So it's like...
I like your wisdom.
All right.
I love a wise woman. It turns me on when a woman is wise, especially my wife.
And we mean especially.
I'm just saying.
Excuse me?
On my back.
What are the...
I don't know.
What are the wise women?
Darlings, I
might act emotionally.
I love... my wife say I flirt when I'm... This is me flirting. You know what I'm saying? When knowledge is spitting, I'm flirting. All right, go on, girl. I like when you talk like that. Go on now, darling.
You're so stupid.
You ready for me? You like that? She like that.
Caroline says, thank you. Letitia says, my ex
You're welcome.
used alcohol to work through his problems until he became alcohol and became violent alcoholic.
Oh God, you have
Yeah,
to drink.
that's
You have to drink a little alcohol to